Hello, dear Chess.com users. In our continued effort to listen to all feedback and to put every user request into action, today I'd like to share with you the recently launched Chess.com/classic. This user experience should provide a familiar and comfortable interface for many of our most tenured users. In hopes that you will consider watching this entire video tutorial and at full screen, I want to thank you in advance for your time and remind you that at the end of this video, I will help you with calls to action that will reach both myself directly, our CEO Eric, and all other product managers who are here to help you be comfortable and get everything you want out of your Chess.com experience. Let's jump in. On the left side of your screen, you see the Chess.com main page as you know it. You're familiar and comfortable with the top navigation, knowing right where all of your favorite spots are. Let's head over to the home page and be reminded of the home page that we all have grown to love, that of course being the home page you see right in front of you. On the right side you see the newer Chess.com main page, but before we worry that this is unfamiliar to us, let's put into use the action that we talked about in this video, Chess.com/classic. We are now taken to a home page that looks pretty much just like what you see at the older Chess.com. We have a profile, including our avatar. We have our messages listed and waiting for us. Our friends, those available online, are waiting. Our clubs, formerly referred to as groups and teams, but organized in the same fashion. You'll see our notes are waiting for us in the area that we are most comfortable and used to reading and replying to them. Of course, our daily chess games are listed for us in the middle. And on the right side, we even see activity that is similar to where we are used to finding our activity. I'm going to go ahead and clear my activity, as I like to go through all of my messages on a certain day of the week when I work through my site presence. And in doing so, and clearing this side, you will notice a very similar experience with an ability to make a live chess game search if you wish, and all of our stats easily accessible for us. The next thing I'd like to share with you is how our messages are listed at Chess.com. Though this message listing is at first different than our older, the thing we've been more used to seeing our messages, this experience is designed to meet one that many people are very familiar with, that of course being the Facebook Messenger app. On Facebook, you'll know that all of your messages that are waiting for you are here, very easy to recognize who you've responded to, who you haven't, and of course when you click on a main message, you can see the thread, all of the things you've been wanting to discuss with that particular user. Here we have a message from the Facebook site itself, just as we see a message from the Chess.com site itself, and I can easily see in bolded letters messages that I've started to read, who I've responded to, and who might be waiting for me. Heading back to the main Chess.com page, we'd like to go over the thing that almost every user does daily, and that of course is play their daily chess game. You'll notice that I have a game waiting for me right here, just as I do right here. And as I click on this game, I see an experience that is very, very familiar to me. One of the things you'll note is that the flipboard option with this little arrow that recognizes flipboard is available to those users who maybe like to see it from time to time from their opponent's view. Right here under the settings cog, you'll see that same symbol flipped upside down. Speaking of settings, they are one click away in this little button right here, and all the things you look for in changing your board type, your sounds, your piece colors, all of those things are made available to you right there. One thing you'll notice is that many of our users are very familiar with the tabs, a clear call to action for you to see your moves, chat with your opponent, look at other details of the game, maybe even make notes for yourself. What you'll notice at the new Chess.com/classic is that all of those tabs are waiting for you with both the symbol that we use for these things, as well as the call to action on everything that you would want to know. If I want to make notes to myself on Chess.com, I also now have the ability to click Analyze, just as I would at the older Chess.com. Rather than a new pop-out window, what I have here is a tab that's changed, putting my board in an area that lets me know I'm in analysis mode. I can actually right-click and even add comments to say, I need to worry about the knight coming to c4 to attack the b2 pawn. What's useful about that is that I can now save this analysis, and when I do revert back to my board, either with the return button or by closing out of the analysis, it actually lets me know that I have analysis waiting for me. Speaking of analysis, one of the things many of our users are very used to accessing via your top navigation, similar to what you see here, is the game editor. The game editor is where many of our users have done deeper levels of analysis. This is available under the Learn menu. At Chess.com, we now have the ability to analyze positions with an engine running, including a direct reference to whatever the opening might be that you can click on. Staying on the subject of analysis, we'd like to show everybody when viewing articles at Chess.com or news, every diagram you see has the ability to analyze that game. We click on this little button here, and suddenly an engine immediately starts running within that diagram. For many users who want to test the author's analysis or maybe just want to do their own further research on an opening they know, this has become a very, very useful and popular tool. Clicking on this analysis button, which if you browse the site at the chess.com/classic interface, you will find this button universally everywhere, including at our own daily puzzle. Same position here, same position here. After we give the daily puzzle a solve, or at least a solve attempt, not sure if I'm going to get this right for all of you. I'm just going to make a move, and apparently I'm going to get lucky that it actually does give me the answer while all of you are watching, right? That's always nice. Let's be honest. We're all chess players, and we all want to win chess games. I think I'm going to push. Totally just playing off of instinct here. Push again. Now I'm going to remove the rook and get my queen. Wow, that was a difficult daily puzzle that I did not plan on doing during this video. However, the main thing I wanted to show you is at the end of solving this daily puzzle, once again, we now have the ability to turn on and toggle the analysis engine. For some users, just seeing what the engine recommends for the top line may not be enough for them. So, sticking on the subject of analysis, you can click on this little button here. This button is something you may see on the web as a beginning to be universally recognized symbol for sharing information. You can now share an image of any current position. You can grab a link if you want to simply share the daily puzzle with a friend. You can also click on the download button to save the FEN or PGN instantly. I'm going to grab the FEN because, as I said, we're sticking on the subject of analysis. The Learn analysis board is very similar to what we said the game editor is with these additional features. I can click on Load FEN, and in this case, I'm able to look even deeper with 3 lines instead of just 1 line and make any notes I want and save that analysis. Enough analysis. Let's move on to computer play. As many know that what we've been doing here is analyzing with a computer. Sometimes we want to play a computer. Well, just as you're used to finding Play Computer under Play, you can find that directly under Play Computer at chess.com/classic. Currently, we no longer are able to support the old tech here, so we'll be happy to know that it is found for you and waiting for you under Play. You can easily change the level of the computer you're wishing to play, or you can click the plus button. As you see, I've actually been practicing Chess 960 against the computer. Maybe I don't want to continue to play Chess 960. I can click back to playing standard, adjust it to level 5, click play. And at any moment during a game, I may choose to up the level of the computer I'm playing or change any other settings I'd like to. Sticking with the play button, outside of playing daily chess games and, of course, the computer, another very popular play feature is what we find at Vote Chess. Play, Vote Chess. Over here we have Play, Vote Chess. I have a game that's currently going against International Master Anna Rudolph, the same game you can find over here, and sorted for you in a very chess.com/classic interface, listing the games that are waiting for you, similar to what you've come to know at the top of your homepage. I click on chess.com/classic, or sorry, I click on the vote chess game waiting for me. I can analyze, I can do lots of things, making notes to maybe say, this is a move that I don't want to play. One of the fun things I can actually do, whether I'm on Analyze or at the main game, is actually see the other moves that have been voted for and even click on the vote percentage so I can see which users are doing them. This is helpful as maybe I'm playing in a vote chess battle that has a lot of my friends. Similar to what we were able to do before, you can already see percentages in the vote chess that you're familiar with. So nothing about this is different other than that extra ability to click on the percentages and see who exactly is voting for what. All the things you're used to seeing as far as notes and interaction can be found for you beneath the board, just as you are used to. We've gone over some of the critical play features, both daily chess, vote chess, and play versus computer. Let's browse the site and make sure that everything that you're used to doing at Chess.com is easily accessible for you. The videos, always waiting for you directly beneath the main news item, are still there for you at Chess.com. Along with our top nav, you can always find videos under Learn, just as you can find them under Learn in the way that you're commonly used to. I'm going to scroll down and show you where the videos are waiting for you. We see the London system, and I will pause Simon Williams just as you see the London system here. And if you're interested in diving into the video library, you can do so on the right side, just as you can do from the main video page, clicking on Video Library. You will see a bunch of unpublished videos. That is simply for my staff access, making sure I'm on top of the great content that is coming your way. So forgive that. I will scroll to the positions and the videos that are already live for you, so we can see that those videos are already live for you. I'll do the same on this page here. You're not supposed to see all those videos, but you've now just been given a sneak peek. So we see the London system on September 15th here. We will find the same video for you on the video library that you're familiar with. It's already headlined for you on the main page. One thing that you'll note is that we have the ability to sort here by not only the newest, but also the most recent and most views. We have the same thing to do here in the Chess.com video library that you're familiar with, which is very useful as many people like to search for videos by most views so they know what other people are watching and maybe some videos that other people have found highly educational. You can do exactly the same right there. Whenever you're watching a video, as we load up the same one, a feature that many like to take advantage of is playing a critical position from the video versus the computer. Many have found that to be right here on the right side of the video you see, play versus computer, and it's available here for you as well at the play versus computer icon. Unfortunately, as noted before, we are unable to support the older version of the computer. One thing I wanted to show you when you click play versus computer is that, again, not only can you play any critical position from any video versus the computer, but this leads us well into one of the things available at Chess.com that you may be familiar with under the Learn menu. Let's head back to the main page so we know we're navigating from our favorite top nav. One of the things that a lot of people like is the computer workout. The computer workout lists a ton of critical positions that you may be used to practicing, and the same thing is available now under Learn and Drills. Drills is computer workout. This interface has now been organized by category, so you know where you've left off and where you've spent most of your time. Everything from basic checkmates to fun odds positions to endgames and master games. All of these positions are what you've been used to finding at Chess.com, with the only difference being that we've organized them for you in a fashion that allows you to be a little more familiar with what the category is. Let's stay on the subject of Learn features. We've now talked about analysis and videos and drills, comparable to videos, computer workout, and the game editor. One of the most popular features, of course, everyone knows, is our tactics. The original prompt for tactics is the same on both pages. We can click away and immediately be prompted with a tough position to solve, just like last time. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to be able to solve this. For sake of not slowing down the video, I'm just moving instantly here. And okay, got lucky again. At the end of solving a puzzle, you will also see forums and notes on both the Chess.com you're familiar with over here on the left side and the new one. I'm just going to make a move. Again, not really looking to solve this. I'm simply getting lucky right now. Okay, very good. I finally got unlucky. Okay. So, at Chess.com, we're familiar with always being able to click on our stats. You can do the same thing at the start of any puzzle or at the end of any puzzle. If we go back to the tactics page, show you exactly where that's found. The stats symbol here is the same as the stats symbol here. You can hold your mouse over any symbol you may not be familiar with, and it will tell you exactly what you're going for. Previously, our list of problems we've already solved was only available if you went to the stats page. Here you can see problems you've already solved, and we can navigate to that page. You have the same ability to go to stats here, but you also have the ability to navigate immediately from the tactics page to your previously solved problems if you choose to do so. One of the things about our stats page is that it always lists the information you wanted when you navigated to that page. Meaning, if you were on the tactics page and clicked stats, it took you to the stats for your tactics performance. Just showing you exactly what we did again. The same was available here when we started from tactics and clicked on stats. We're immediately seeing our tactics stats performances. However, one thing you can now do that you were unable to do previously is maybe you decide you want to see more than just your tactics stats. Before, we would have to navigate back to our daily games or some other interface where we wanted to see our live game stats. You can now toggle immediately to any other type of stats that you've accumulated on the site without having to leave the stats page. Pages that are commonly visited, of course, that haven't been shown yet under the Play and Learn menus are things like the forums. Not much to show here other than when you click on forums, just like when you click on it from chess.com/classic, you are seeing an interface that you are very, very familiar with, organized by categories from general chess discussion and chess openings to general chess discussion and chess openings, the most recent forums, and the hot topics listed for you on the right side. Other pages that are commonly navigated to by many of our long-standing users, of course, is clubs. Under Share, you can find your clubs, just as you could find your clubs under Groups and Teams under Share previously. I head over to my clubs, which is often organized by the club that I most recently visited, including Chess.com V2, Pro Chess League, Beta, and everything else that I commonly access. You see the same for you organized here, although in the site you've been used to, it is most often sorted by default by number of members rather than the date you most recently visited. Otherwise, you see an experience you are very familiar with. A couple things you may not be familiar with that we want to show for you before giving you an updated tutorial on the chess.com/classic version of live chess is some Learn tools that were unable and uncomparable as far as showing because they were not available on the older site, one of them being our Vision tool. It's a fun tool that I just wanted to show you while I have your attention, simply because it's a great way to test and improve your calculation. When you come to Vision, you'll see a blank board. That's intentional. You can remove coordinates, as I like to do, so I really test myself and get my brain warmed up for the day. I want to test myself on coordinates, and as soon as I press start, I have 30 seconds to guess as many squares as I can, along the way testing my board awareness. It's a very, very important muscle to build and to keep sharp. It keeps you sharp tactically, keeps you sharp mentally to make sure that you're not losing sight of the board whenever you're knee-deep in a variation. Not pushing myself to break my own record right now, simply showing you how the feature works. But sometimes I like to come in and be really competitive and actually try to break my own record, which I was not able to do here. You can also practice with piece movements and other things. Another fun thing that we have at Chess.com, many players have been into, is Chess.com/4player chess, as you see the URL here. 4-player chess is an interesting variant that we recently launched, allowing you to battle against 3 other players at once on an original board and a game with rules that involves gathering points and not just checkmate. A really fun thing I hope you consider trying out at some point. On that note, we move back to our classic Chess.com navigation and enter the live chess arena, as this is last but not least, as it is where most people love playing and log into mostly. As far as what our numbers tell us, this is where most people are pretty much always hanging out. Within live chess, some of the things that you're used to seeing: game chat, watch current events or top title player games, see a list of your friends, other chat rooms which now have the ability to chat within your favorite clubs, something we were unable to do previously. But now if you log in and you see other members of a favorite club, you can chat directly with members of that club. Seeing top players online and sorting for them, and immediately accessing your own game history by clicking on the archive button. Though I did that kind of fast, I hope that you will consider trying out the live chess arena and hold your mouse over any symbol you're not familiar with. Let it tell you what you're looking for. Of course, in live chess, there's also the ability to search for any time control you want, including clicking on the More button if our default time controls, which were only organized based on what stats tell us most users want. However, we understand if you're not happy with that, you may want to click on More and search for a custom time control. You can find tournaments under the Tournament tab, including Arena Events, which is a new feature allowing members to play in a massive group with a time that clicks down. This allows users to join a tournament even if they're late, and gather points as they win or lose to other players, and hopefully try to catch players even if maybe you joined in arena late. Think of it as a tournament that happens around the clock that never stops. You can leave at any time, of course, as I just did. One thing you can also do in live chess now is create tournaments specific to just your club. You may want to create a tournament that's just for members of your club, set the rounds, minimum, maximum numbers of players, and set a time for it to start. Let people know within your club. Or you may want to create a tournament for your club to battle another. This is a club match, where once again you would select a club that you're familiar with and then search for a club that is actively online. There must be an admin of that club online in order for this to work. You start typing a name of the match, then you start typing for a club that is hopefully online, an admin of the club, and there you go. It doesn't populate until 3 letters because it wants to know what club you're searching for and decide whether or not there's an admin online. Of course, there are many other things about live chess that may seem a little unfamiliar at first. But one thing you'll notice is that the settings cog that we showed earlier at the Daily Chess is always available at the Resize Board button. Holding your mouse over the Resize button will get you to all of the features that you're used to, including Flipboard, accessing your settings to make any changes you wish, and once again, making your board as big or as small as you might like. We encourage you, as we said, to dive into the live chess arena. And again, if you're ever unfamiliar with anything, take your time holding your mouse over something and allowing it to tell you exactly what it is to help you access the features that you most commonly do. When we leave live chess, we are taken back to the chess.com/classic interface, and we are again familiar with the top navigation and everything that we've come to know about Chess.com. We can even head back to our homepage and see if anything has changed as far as our notes here, just like our notes here, and see if there's anything else we want to engage within. We want to thank you again for tuning into this tutorial and giving us your time considering using chess.com/classic. If there is ever an issue you have and you want to reach one of the heads of this site directly, you of course can send us messages. You can send a message to both of my active staff usernames, either just Danny or Daniel Rensch. You can send a message directly to Eric, E-I-R-K, with a K, not a C. You can also create a bug report, which I want to show you right here before we leave. This little question mark bubble is designed to help you ask questions, report any type of abuse, and just give you more immediate access to some of the things our users need to do, as many often complained they had to navigate to a support page and it wasn't exactly clear how to get a hold of us. I can tell you that these two messages, make a suggestion and report a bug, go directly to the heads of the site. There is very little processing or wait time, especially right now as we are looking to make all of our users so comfortable within the new Chess.com/classic interface. When you click Make a Suggestion, you can list anything that you might need to right here in the User Snap window. Let us know who you are and what you'd like to see, and we hope to get back to you or immediately implement that change as soon as we can. Thank you for your time today. Go ahead and leave a comment wherever you've seen this video, whether it's in a forum or on YouTube, and we look forward to having you try out the new Chess.com/classic interface.